Awesomeville from Turkey Hill.
Yeah, that's a big one. I've heard of him, yeah. Rick, you're doing a great job, really. At least it's stimulating somewhat, don't you think?
He gets all the inside scoop.
Yeah. Well, let's go on back to Denver right after this quick break for more monster truck action here on Motor Madness. Stay with us.
Denver Coliseum has been the site of some amazing monster truck challenges so far, and even a challenge from a truck-eating Cadillac, folks. It's been exciting so far. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing here on TNN, then you got to come and catch one of these in person. Next weekend, these guys will be at the Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas. And April 18th through the 20th, they're going to be at the Fresno Fairgrounds out in California, Rob Mello home territory. If you can, come on out. You're going to love it. We love it. And we hope you love it on TV, but definitely come to the Coliseum. They are very exciting. Las Vegas, then Fresno. And Rob's got to be pretty excited about that.
Well, I think so. With that
3 years now, and it's the most effective way
from right nearby Brighton, and he's going to take that number 50 little Bronco around here. Good air coming off of the first jump.
We have not seen one of these little Ford Broncos work in this pro arena truck racing. It may be the best setup in town. Short wheelbase, a lot of power.
That's right, and he's going to take it over. Oh, nice little jump there at the end. He is whooping the finish line. Not going to be the fast time, but he's still going to try to keep it under 27, and he does. 26.66 for Andrew Farmer.
Well, looks like they cut the back of it off with an axe, but it still works. You know, you don't care how it works, just as long as it works. There's Jim Harbuck.
And Andy, and they got the flags flying there. A great patriotic run there for Andy Farmer. Speaking of patriotic, how about Joe Brozovich? Fantastic paint job on the number 88 we've seen all season long.
Mr. Consistent. This guy is so smooth, and his truck has performed so well that it's truly unbelievable. Did have some problems when he got here concerning the air and the fuel setup on it. I think he got those worked out.
Well, he took off the air filter. He's going to try to give it more breathing room, and here he goes. Big air over that Cadillac.
That Cadillac didn't phase him the least.
Coming around to the back part of the course now. Big horsepower there. Almost took out a cone. He did not get it, and he's going to go over that last car. That's no truck eater. Good time so far.
Oh, this guy, he's going to blister it. He is going to do it.
Very close, 21-23, and he just barely eclipses the previous mark. Fast time right now for Joe Brozovich in the Stars and Stripes Forever. You know, would Sousa be proud?
Well, would he ever? Joe and his lovely wife made the trip out. That Bronco, so smooth. Up and over. Watch him with the big Cadillac, and he doesn't take any chances of getting caught up in that. When he lands, there's no bounce in the truck. It settles right down. When he gets all four tires on the ground, then he can make some horsepower. Then he can spank the track, and that's what he's done.
He put a lot of speed in that. Well, Walt, you caught up with old Brozo down there. He's got to be happy.
I tell you what, I'm down here with Joe Brozovich. I tell you what, he's got to be having a big smile on his face. Number one time.
Thanks. This high altitude is just giving my truck fits. I still haven't got the jetting down quite right. But all that matters is I beat Rory's time, and that's it.
So it's still something personal between you and that Toyota Rory.
Yeah, me and him are good friends, and this is more of a friendship battle than anything else.
Well, I tell you what, Joe Brozovich, you're doing a great job out here. You're on top of the time again. Back up to the guys up on the top of the hill.
Well, no doubt he's going to be in the Fast 15, Joe Brozovich. How about this guy?
Heavy hitter.
Mike Rosenthal even was helping Brozovich with some of the things. He didn't coach him quite enough. Let's see if Rosenthal has this high altitude figured out.
These guys, all of these guys are such a close-knit group. You better hammer.
Nice jump. Very nice around that first Cadillac. Back across to the back part of the course now. He's got to go over an Oldsmobile on the back part here as he gets over this whoop. And then the last big jump right here, Mike.
Not hard on the throttle. Just very finesse all the way around the track, and that may be the way you want to do it. Finesse it around, and then when you get to that final, you make the Fast 15 like he has done right here with his 26.84. Make that Fast 15, then come back and really get hard on it.
Well, a lot of the guys told me that, Mike. They said, let's get it through the first round and get him into the Fast 15. We're going to take another look at Mike Rosenthal and see how he carries his Ford Bronco through the course.
Working the steering wheel real hard as he comes over, but watch the front end of the truck. When the truck lands, front end comes up right here. Lands, it doesn't go in, in the ground very much. Still enough, he's on the throttle quickly. He's got the tires cut right there, so he makes the turn, heads it for the straightaway. This guy has got it down.
Mike Rosenthal, cheaper than a wife. He is finished up now, and this truck is unbelievable. Eddie Long from Ray Station, California, in an International.
I love the name on this truck, International Air, and if you can hammer one to death, he has, he will, and he continues to do it. It's a big truck. It's huge.
This thing is over 5,000 pounds, and he gets it going with that big International motor underneath. Says he hasn't put much more than stock into it, and it really looks that way. Great run so far.
Can you believe it? Look at the time. Look at the time.
Oh.
That is a huge truck.
Just misses. You know, legend has it that back in California a couple years ago, he took this thing 12 feet in the air. We'll see if he gives us that kind of a show on the next run in the Fast 15. He's going to make it.
I've seen the guys get it real high. That's why they call it International Air. Think about this truck weighing 5,000 pounds, and think about how high. Watch the distance between right here and the top of this truck. Look at that. That's pretty good air. Now you got to get over the car. Watch it land. It lands so the front end doesn't even come down. Catches some good tires. Get some side bite. That's pretty important when you get the side of the tires working.
Well, Eddie Long is finishing up now. He took the four-wheel drive off, and he is out of there. Levi Han is coming in from Colorado, nearby. I'm going to say it's Bellevue, Colorado. And he takes it over. This is a beautiful truck. And he takes out a stake. Levi, man, don't do that.
Well, this thing's working well.
Coming around to the back part of the course now. Good-looking Ford Bronco, up and over the top. This is just a young kid. He drives it like an old man who's been doing this for years.
He took a hard beating, though, on his body.
Not a bad time. I'm afraid we're going to have 5 seconds added onto that at least, as Levi took it up and over and just ran a fantastic run there. He's going to come straight at you now in the replay.
Look underneath the truck. When he makes this swing, I want you to look the way he's got this, the two axles connected. He'll get up in the air just a little bit. See this bar right here? What that does is that keeps the axles from bowing in the middle and braking.
Well, Levi, you ran it good, but got just a little bit cockeyed in the back part of the course here.
Just look at Levi's head. That's where he got a little in trouble.
Bouncing all over the place, was not able to correct, took out a stake, and that'll end his run. Well, Shane Ballard, he popped a tire way back at Peoria, and, you know, he said he's never blown a tire before. He still doesn't have beadlocks on here, Mike. He's going for it.
Well, he will go for it. This truck, you know, the essence of off-road racing is what it looks like.
The Zebra coming over, back part of the course now, coming over the last Oldsmobile. Beautiful air. He's got it straightened out, and a nice job correcting it for that turn.
Needs to really go hard over that whoop and over this finish line area.
Just misses Brozovich's time.
Yeah, but I think the truck laid down between the last whoop and the finish line. Looked like the truck really went flat power-wise.
Well, here comes Shane again. He's coming around, and this would be the back part of the course as he comes over the whoop, and then that last Oldsmobile getting sky high.
Well, watch when the truck lands. It's going to land very, very hard. Takes up some big-time dirt right here in this area. But the truck, tires are turned, and he's headed in the right direction. But I want you to watch when he comes over this little jump, and let's see if we can see that. Right here, the truck lays down in this area right here. Just doesn't build power. Nope, that's the wrong part of the track. I missed that. I'm sorry.
He's still back there on the Oldsmobile. Yeah. Here he comes around.
Now
to the
watch
end of
when
the
it
course.
lands. That's tough on you. But see the tires?
Well, and that was that tire he blew out the last time. Shane will park it for now. Good time. He'll be in our Fast 15, no doubt. Well, here we come with a very interesting entry. Talk about driving in off the street. I believe this is going to be the number 65 of the one and only John Penroth.
Yeah, love the name on it. It's called Rusty.
And no doubt, for no reason. You know, it says it's a compact auto on the front there. That must be a sponsor. That's a long Chevy.
Ray's Towing also on the back of it. The name is very, very, what would you say, fitting?
Yeah, very
I
much
think so.
He's got the blinker on there. He's turning left all the way around here. Oh, man.
Ooh,
The Oldsmobile almost got... These cars are working against these trucks.
And they are. Now the tailgate's open. I hope no one was back there. And we're spreading things over the track.
That's why you don't carry your kids back there, everybody. Well, you know, Shane Ballard ran a good run earlier in the Zebra car. Walt is with him right now.
I've got it with Shane Ballard. Shane, you had a great run. It looked like it let down on you just a little bit. What happened?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to just did some adjustments to my steering so I can try to turn lefter for some of these tighter courses, and I've got to get used to that because I'm definitely turning a lot tighter than what I was. And just a matter, I mean, we got some awful big ramps and stuff like that I'm trying to compensate for, so I need to learn to keep it on the ground a little bit more and maybe do a little bit better.
All right, Shane, well, good luck in the second half. I think you'll make the top 15. Back upstairs.
Well, old Shane has done it, but now we're going to head down and see our next competitor, a guy that has been with us before in another Ford. You know, the Fords are just really checking things out here. Troy Tate, and he's a good friend of Brozovich's. That may play well for him here.
Yeah, he said he and his brother-in-law ripped the back of this out and built some roll cage in it. Wow, that hard on it?
Coming around, he's going to come around the end of the Coliseum and now go toward the backstretch, we'll call it, as he heads for a little whoop here and then a mean old Oldsmobile that almost took out our last competitor.
Keeping the RPM up. He said he set the float real low in this so that it doesn't die out when it gets it up in the air. But look at the air this guy's getting. He's
very nice on the last little jump there.
and I think the Cadillac caught him.
And that old Cadillac, man, that is one mean.
Looks like a bear trap, doesn't it? Maybe a Bronco trap.
Mean old General Motors product there. And now it's got another victim.
Yeah, here comes Rusty.
Well, Troy's got her parked in there at the Cadillac. Let's see him get air on the first jump here. Troy Tate, folks, coming high in the sky here in the Denver Coliseum. Here he comes.
Talk about high in the sky. You could measure from this point to that point. That's a lot of air.
Very, very nice, Mr. Tate. He's going to get in some trouble out here a little bit later on. That was a fantastic jump, but Mike, here's another car eater, a truck eater.
Beautiful job. Pick the right front tire off of it. The tire rolls on the side, and what's happening when they roll down like that, getting almost flat, but you lose all the traction, all the side bite that you'd ever have is lost on the tire.